What's up, guys, and happy Wednesday. I hope you're all getting back into the groove of life with school back in session for most of us. And as I reflect back on the last couple of weeks for the Summers family, guys, it has been a lot of change jammed into a very short period of time. In less than a month, we have added another driver to our family with Abby doing just a great job on her driver's test. We have also got our baby starting high school, and he's loving Savannah Arts. And we have our oldest moving into college this coming weekend. Now, tell me that's not a whole lot of emotion to process in just 4 weeks. Now, it would be really easy to be sad about how fast time is going for us, or to miss the days when the kids were younger. We could do all kind of family stuff. But that's just not the attitude that we're striving for in the Summers house. Actually, we're trying really hard to live in gratitude for these new seasons of life. Growing up, venturing out, it is a natural progression in life. I always think of the passage in Ecclesiastes 3 that says, "For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven." That's kind of where we're living right now. Solomon goes on to list a lot of the things that change in life in order to help comfort believers that are stressed about life change. The reassuring part to all of this change is that God still has every single piece of our life resting safely in His hand. Nothing has slipped by. He hasn't forgotten any details that we feel like we've forgotten. He has crossed all the T's, dotted all the I's. We don't have anything to worry about when we're living in God's will for our lives. There are plenty of things that the enemy is going to try to remind us about, right? Things that we've missed, whatever. But when we hear that voice, that enemy challenging us, we need to remind ourselves that God's got it covered. In Psalm 31, David says, "But I trust in you, O Lord. I say you are my God. My times are in your hand." I love that. We need to have that same assurance as the bedrock of our lives as we go through seasons of change. Whether it's a new school year for our students, it could be a new career path, it could be moving to a new city, or even starting a new season of life without someone you love, guys. In all of those situations, God is still faithful to sustain us. We are not alone. We are not forgotten. And like we read in Romans 8, we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to His purpose. We will still have down days. We will still stress over all the details. But in all of these scary times, guys, we have the greatest gift. That's the presence of our Creator working on our behalf. Guys, lean on Him. Enjoy the journey that He has laid before you. And when it gets overwhelming, I want to challenge you to pray for comfort, pray for guidance, then listen and obey what the Holy Spirit shows you. Have a great week, guys. Know that I'm praying for all of you as we start back to school. And if you can think of it this week, man, say just a special prayer for all of the families that are going to be moving their students into college over the next week. Guys, can't wait to see you soon. Have a great week.